Hey guys, so WendyO and Bitbender had a AMA regarding the future of TownStar. So I just want to have a look at this AMA and break down a couple of things. I've made a couple of notes here, and I just want to talk about some of the stuff that came up. Now, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not going to try and tell you to convince you either to continue or stop playing TownStar. Uh, Nothing to that sort. Uh, Fundamentally, I still believe in Gala as a company, as a project with a lot of potential. That being said, obviously there's some issues that needs to be sorted out, and it's not always as easy as we make it sound. So let's start and let's get into this. Okay, so the nuclear shit hit the fan in essence when Gala announced that they'll be stopping the play to earn daily TownCoin rewards. So what does that mean, and what's my opinion on it, and what does Bitbender have to say about this? So I'll start off in saying that I don't think it's the best move that they've made. I'm not happy about the move. I think a lot of people put in a lot of money into NFTs to play a play to earn game and take it from there. Now, fairly right in the beginning, on the first question, he's asked basically to explain why that is done, and he starts off with something that sort of annoys the crap out of me. Um, and this is, I don't think it is constant. And what I mean by that is, he says from the inception they didn't like the concept of play to earn. I don't get that statement in essence. I really don't get that. He's trying to tell us that they created a play to earn game with them not liking the play to earn concept. Maybe I get this wrong. I don't know. Uh, but look, let's do it simple. Here's the clip.
From the inception of this, we haven't liked the concept of play to earn because it presupposes that that's the reason that you're playing.
Okay.
Play is different than work. From the inception of this, we haven't liked the concept of play to earn because it presupposes that that's the reason that you're playing.
Okay.
Play is different than work.
Do I understand this correctly? You're saying if you play a play to earn game, you're playing it to do what you're advertising the game to do, and then playing that is different from work. So you're advertising play to earn, and then you get to a point where you say no, but it's not work. So, but in April, just in April, on TED, in your talk in TED, what was your words? What was the idea that you punted to the world?
That gaming was something that we needed to leave behind to go into the real world and get a job and sit in an office. And as my father so eloquently put it, turn off that idiot box and go outside. But today, with play and earn and play to own gaming, you can actually earn a living from playing video games.
you can actually earn a living from playing video games. Is that not work? This is what I don't like about the statement. If he comes and a couple of, let's say not even a minute later, he does go and he says they changed from play to earn to play and earn, because they changed their view. Or so for me, just renaming it or doing a different type of statement doesn't change the fact that it's still, you play a game and you get money for that. So what I don't like about that, like I said, is the change on the outlook or the attitude towards that, or putting the blame on a different aspect, not owning up to your part in that. I've got no problem in you stating, okay, we've had a play to earn model. Up to now, the whole TownCoin economy is not working. We need to relook it and change our strategies. That's different than, no, we never actually liked the play to earn idea. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Let me know what you guys think. Right, so okay, so I don't like this statement. It doesn't make it bad in the sense that the future of Townstar is down the drain. They know they've got to sort out the economy, and they'll be doing that. So I don't agree with the way they're going to go about it, but at least they're doing that. They're working on that. So I'd like that. So then he says they've got 22 people working on Townstar with this new guy as well. All good and well. And then he goes over and they're talking about the new engine. So the new engine will change the game from being on the client side to server side. And the reasons for that is obvious, and yeah, I can understand that move. However, when was this decision made? I think better communication would have helped in the sense that, guys, we are thinking of moving to a new engine. This might cause some disruption or this or that. I think it's a fairly new decision. I think it's a decision that hasn't been made until recently, and they just sprang on us out of the blue. Don't like the way, but I agree with the new engine. Yes, we need a new engine. There's a lot of problems with Townstar as it is. It does create a certain amount of unfairness in this game. Better CPU, better performance, where on server side, I suppose everybody have the same computing power towards their town. So also he mentions that people were collecting town daily and dumping it without using it properly. They didn't use the town that they had, so basically, and the town dumped it. So the first thing there is, that's what was advertised. It's a play to earn. We play the game, we earn town, and like you said, make a living of it. A lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people. In fact, in your TED talk, you talked about people working in the fields that in the end bought their own land. With the economy now, she must have lost all her land as well. But they're dumping coins because there's nothing really for them to spend it on. Think about it. The one or two things that is available to buy on Town cost so much TownCoin that you don't feel you can achieve that for the average player. 28,000 Town points to buy NFT 1. Okay, I get 1 TownCoin a day. It's going to take me 28,000 days. Or I get 100 TownCoin a day. So it's still going to take me 2,800 days. It's not achievable. It does not make the player feel like it's achievable to spend that on something. Look at gamblers. Gamblers don't win the jackpot every time. They win small bets. Give them something small to spend their tokens on. Oh, I can save up 100 coins. Yeah, I can spend that. Oh, I can save up, I've got 200, I can save up to 500. Give them something simple to do that. So in my opinion, in essence also, I don't think TownCoin was in such a bad state as to get to this drastic point. And the reason I say this is, yeah, it's not worth $1 or 50 cents anymore. But the whole market, every single market, all the crypto has gone down the drain at this stage. It was now a position of putting in place burning, or like he puts it later on, sinking mechanisms to make people think to do this burning. Here's the argument. Will I burn or spend TownCoin on an NFT if I think, okay, I've got 1,000 TownCoin, I can spend it on an NFT because, it's so down now, it's not worth a lot. It's not worth me collecting that money. If the market is strong, 1,000 coin can be, let's say, $1,000. Then your mind's different, your mindset's different. You're like, oh, I want to collect this money and go buy something for my family. Or I can buy this and I can do a payment on my mortgage. But with the market as is, now I can say, okay, let me take this coin and put it back into the game. This NFTs, create NFTs, burning mechanisms that can burn that this coins fast in this economy. That's my opinion. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. The new economy timeline, there's no idea on when that will be. And is it good in the long run? And this is another thing that's not clear and that I don't like. There's no indication that they really know what they're going to do. It's like, we need to do something. We need to do it now. Let's start doing it. But what should we do? Oh, we can do this, this, and this. But, okay, well, we haven't thought it through, but let's just start doing it. And then, I think, in a way, Bitbender is the face of Gala, and maybe, in a way, he's thrown in the deep end. So maybe I'm wrong. So maybe in the long run it's good, but we don't know, and I don't think they know. Because if it's in the long run, it might be bad. Because let's face it, if it's a bull run now, it doesn't matter what coin you've got. It'll still do good. That's the truth of every single bull run. Even the shittiest coins do good. So whatever they implement in a bull run will do good. It should do good when there's a bear market. And yeah, the burning, he's talking about they can't just burn, it's up to the players, but put those mechanisms in place. Play to earn is still new, I get that, but if you advertise as play to earn, stick to it, it's play to earn. Work out a system where you can make money, both your players and you. Okay, so will Gary, or the new supposedly Gala chain, make things better? Well, as he mentions during the AMA, gas fees is a problem. So if that cuts down gas fees, obviously it'll make a lot of things a lot better. Will leasing be better? The renting options, will that come into play? But it's also clear that although TownStar is utilizing, not TownStar, sorry, Town Crush is utilizing the Gary or whatever you want to call it, it is not 100% up to standard to fully run something like TownStar. And then he also mentions that it will also be fully released or operational with some other announcements. So I'm guessing there's some big ideas or big opportunities or information coming out soon. The gems, why we're still waiting for gems and the reasons for gems, I get that. In-game currency that's not real money is by far the easiest way to go about for in-game economy. I get the problem with the taxes and the legal issues and stuff with every transaction. Yeah, I'm getting that. Now there's another question that's up there, is will they lose players in this period? To answer the question is actually fairly simple in my opinion. I've stated in other videos, I see it as there's investors in a project, there's gamers, and then there's people trying to earn money from a game. And yeah, they might lose the pure gamer, they might lose them. But those players, I don't think they'll actually lose them because of the announcement. They might lose them because of they've had enough, they're not playing anymore, it's not fun anymore, anything like that. But the real players that everybody's talking about here is the play to earn players. And I don't think you'll lose them. I don't think Gala can ever lose them, because if you're a play to earn player, if there's an economy that pays you for your playing, you will play there. If Gala doesn't have that economy now, or they stopped it for a bit, these players will go play at another place where there's play to earn at the moment. As soon as Gala reinstates those, they'll be back. All these players will be back for the competitions. Trust me. If you're in a third world country where $6 matters as it feeds your whole family, you'll be back for that competition. You will keep an eye on Gala or any project, and as soon as there's a daily play to earn available, you will be back. You might not be back if there's another project that's got better opportunity, better play to earn returns, but that won't stop you if you can earn from both of them, or in essence. So I don't think people will, or Gala will actually lose those type of players at all. I think they might have an issue with some of the nodes, the node owners that maybe might be losing out some income now, but general players, I really don't think in the long run they'll lose anything. So my general thoughts of it, I think Gala's got a uphill battle in terms of getting the economy of Townstar right. I don't think they know what they're doing. They've got a clear set out plan at the moment. I don't think they have that. I think they know they need to do something. I think they jumped on this bus too quickly, and they didn't give the other stuff they put in place to try and use up TownCoins enough time to start working properly. I don't think they actually placed, or instead of focusing getting new sinks in or burns, they could have done that better. Yes, I agree. But in essence, I still believe in the project. I won't sell any of my NFTs. I don't have a lot maybe, but I won't sell it. While there's other projects that might require me to spend some money, if the Gala coins that I do own can give me some money that I can spend towards another NFT from another game, that might happen. But if they're quick enough and they're fast enough, maybe not. I don't know. Although I don't see them getting on the new engine within the next month or two. So for me personally, I think it's going to be at least a 6-month period, yeah, that we're going to see no play to earn from Townstar. That is my opinion on it, guys. Sorry for my rant on what's been happening. Let me know what you think, and like and subscribe.